guys, it's Mixie. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to another installment of Danganronpa. Let's begin, shall we? Where the fuck am I in the story? I've already forgotten. What's this one? There we go. Let's see what this new day holds in the school. I sat up, still half asleep, and rubbed my eyes. Slowly I pulled myself out of bed. I remembered I was in Sayaka's room. I just remembered I promised to eat breakfast with everyone else. I'd better get going. And nothing happened. I left Sayaka's room and made my way towards the dining hall. A few people had already gathered at the dining hall by the time I got there. Hello, Makoto, and good morning. Can you believe it? I was the very first one here this morning. Good morning.
Hey, Makoto!
I suppose I'm early. Figured everyone who had just arrived on time could be considered model high schoolers. And the ones who showed up a little late...
Yo!
Sorry! Ah, well, hello.
were the types with more relaxed sense of time. Most high schoolers fall into this category. And finally, the ones who kept everyone waiting forever...
Indeed.
My bad, my bad.
What's your problem?
Yo!
don't care about time or other people in general. They're the kind to move at their own pace. But regardless, everyone had arrived. At least, that's how it was supposed to go. Wait, aren't we still missing some people? Yeah, Sayaka and Byakuya aren't here yet. I don't know about Byakuya. I can't even say that right. But I definitely put Sayaka in the model high schooler category. So for her to be so late...
What?
What's going on? Did something happen?
Yo!
Hey man, you seen Sayaka? Why would I have? I just came straight from my room to here. Did she forget about our breakfast promise?
However,
I got the sense she always has her stuff together. Listening to everyone talk like that, a small dark speck of unease rose up inside of me. And that speck started to grow quickly. I need to go. She's probably dead in our room, and they meant to kill us. Fuck! I have to check on her. The words barely left my lips before I flew out into the hall. Where I headed first was my room, where I'd let Sayaka stay for a single night. Where she was supposed to be safe. But over the course of that one night... Holy shit! The room had become completely transformed. What the hell? Right. Here we go. There's some serious shit going on. It's got a key back. There's a keychain on the ground. It has my name on it, so it must be my room key. I gave it to Sayaka when we traded rooms. Should probably pick it up, you know, so no one suspects you. This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It's the sheath of the replica sword. The sword itself has been removed. More importantly, where's Sayaka? This is the replica sword I bought back for self-defense. It's been taken out its sheath. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Okay, just whatever. Just is he going to just say that every time? Lint roller has a way less sheets than it used to. More importantly, where's Sayaka? Okay, so someone's used the lint roller. The bed's been damaged too. Someone's like knifed it. There are slashes and gouges on the walls and the floor. But more importantly, let's look at everything. Display sound is still was on. He's not really saying a lot, is he? Toilet? I better check the bathroom. Let's take a look inside. Okay, well... It took me a second to realize that I was screaming. What I saw dug its way through my eyes and buried itself in my brain. And then... everything went black. Holy shit! Holy shit! A deadly life? I don't know what that is. When I opened my eyes, I found myself staring at a huge ceiling. It was a ceiling I remembered seeing before. And when I sat up, I saw someone looking at me. Again, it was someone. I'd seen before.
Ah, you're awake, finally. You okay?
There's no time for sleeping. Get your ass up. Huh? You're unconscious, dude. I had to carry you back here.
Well,
It's no surprise considering what happened. What happened?
Hey, are you okay?
So it wasn't a dream? What I saw? It was real? That's right. It really did happen. And you're my number one suspect, Byakuya. Sayaka is dead. A deep, dark despair worked its way through my body and then exploded out of me. I shot up and took off running. Hey, where do you think you're going? I have to see for myself. I have to see if Sayaka is... If Sayaka is...
just give up.
Once, twice, 1,000 times. Sayaka is completely and irrevocably dead. I have to see for myself. Listen to us, man. What do you think's gonna
What?
happen if you go out there? Well, what good's it gonna do just sitting around here? I mean, why are we all hanging out in the gym at a time like this? Our friend, Sayaka, she's dead! Dead. When I said that, it finally hit me. I realized she was really gone.
Calm
None
down.
of us want to be here right now, either. Then why? Shouldn't it be obvious? Monokuma told us all to come here. Well, hold on. Don't talk like that. We all protested it. I mean, we remember the terrible price Sayaka had to pay. But I'm the one who
So,
convinced him to come. Right now, we need to do whatever he says. We're his prisoners, right? It's not a good idea to defy him without reason. We don't
Correct.
need to make any more sacrifices than we already have. Why should we listen to anything he has to say? It's obvious he's the one who killed Sayaka.
Wrong.
I would never do that. If you can believe anything, you can believe that. He's here again. Unless someone violates the school regulation, I absolutely will not interfere. I can promise you, I wouldn't do anything that goes against the purpose of your school life here.
Listen
I'm
up.
famous at safari parks throughout the world for following the Bear Times 1 rule.
But
Then who did? Who killed her?
come on.
You already know the answer. The one who killed her is one of you! Nobody had a reply for that. One of us killed Sayaka? Don't be stupid, that's...
Well, what?
What's the matter? You guys all look like you had to get a dove shot up. What's the matter? You guys all look like you're about to see a dove get shot up with a Gatling gun. Don't you remember what I told you when this all began? One of you decided to kill Sayaka so you could graduate. Someone's just following the rules. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well,
You're lying, right? Of course he's lying. I'm telling you, he killed her.
wrong.
Nope. Sorry, one of you is now a bona fide killer. If they wanted to, the one who did it could testify to that little fact. What? Without thinking, I looked around at everyone. They all had the same look on their faces. Everyone looked at each other with a combination of fear, suspicion, and confusion. Are you serious? Someone killed someone? It is amazing what some people are capable of.
Just
Hold on, don't just assume he's telling the truth.
Stop talking.
That's enough. Before we do anything else, I'd like to confirm something with the stuffed animal here. One of us really did kill her. The person gets to graduate from the school, right?
Huh?
Don't
Come
play
on.
dumb. That's what you said, isn't it? If you kill someone, you get to leave. Not quite.
What?
Why are you laughing? Naive. You're so naive. You think it's really that easy? You can just kill someone and waltz on out of here? You're super naive. Devilishly
come on
naive.
now.
Hellishly naive. No. The real thing has just begun. The real thing? Are you ready?
Now then.
Allow me to explain the second part of the rule regarding graduation. Just like I explained before, you must kill someone if you want to leave. However, even if you do that, there's still one more part to the agreement you have to uphold. Remember?
Then
Are
perhaps...
you referring to rule number 6 of the school regulations? Anyone who kills a transfer student becomes black and will graduate unless they are found out. So if you're black and you are the black that committed the murder, you can't be found out by the other students. That is what you're talking about, is it not?
In other words,
Bingo. It's not enough just to kill someone, you have to actually get away with it. Which naturally means you need a system in place to assess whether or not it's been gotten away with. So a certain amount of time after a murder has taken place, a class trial will begin. Class trial? Yeah, it'll begin a few hours after the murder. Everyone will gather together, including the blackened who committed the murder. And they and the spotless students will all engage in one big debate showdown.
During the trial, you'll have to present your arguments about who you think the blackened is. And once everything comes to an end, the outcome will be decided by popular vote. If the answer you've arrived at is correct, only the one that disturbed your peace will be punished. The rest may continue their communal life. However, if you choose poorly, then the one who got away with murder will survive, and the rest of you will receive your punishment. Which of course means your school life will come to an end. As far as class trial rules go, that's all there is to it.
Holy shit, so if the murderer gets away with it, we all die. If we find the murderer, they die, and we keep on living again. Shit.
Well...
So what exactly is this punishment you keep talking about?
Oh well, to put it simply, it's execution.
What?
By execution, you mean?
Execution is execution. Execution! Electric chair! Bzz, bzz, poison gas! Torn apart like a paper plane in a hurricane!
So to make sure I understand, if we get the culprit right, then only they die, but if we get it wrong, all the rest of us get executed?
Well done!
Interesting. So it's basically what the outside world calls a lay judge system, or an inquisition type thing, which means you'll be deciding who you think the killer is. But judge carefully, because all your lives are on the line. Okay, let me start the rule. I just kept subscribed to your handbook. Make sure to keep it in mind.
Hey!
Hey, hold on a second. You're
How
freaking
are you
insane, you
talking
know that?
Huh?
A class trial? What the hell is that? I don't want anything to do with it.
What's this?
What do you
Stop
mean, why
it.
not? Why do I have to waste my time trying to figure out who murdered someone?
What?
What? Are you saying you're not going to participate in the trial? Only punishment awaits such blasphemy.
How are you talking about?
Punishment? I might, I don't know, throw you in a deep, dark, scary prison or something.
Shut the hell up!
I don't believe
This is such a
it!
weird little exchange.
Stop it!
Kill whoever you want. It's got nothing to do with me. The evil standing before me. I'm trembling with fear. But I won't give in to such evil. It's my style to stick it out and resist till the very end. If you really want to get out of here, you're going to have to go through me first. As he said that, he came charging at us. Although it was more of a waddle. But then... Oh, this is bad. This is really bad.
Are you enjoying yourself now?
Are you?
Huh?
Violence against Headmaster Monokuma is not allowed. You violated a school regulation.
Oh, God.
I invoke the mighty summon spell. Help to me, godly spear, Gunyear.
This is really bad. And then there were 2 dead. Holy shit, 2 of them are dead!
This wasn't supposed to. Why me?
Suddenly, right at the end, her eyes shot wide open. And just like that, she never moved again. Holy shit! We lost 2! 2 are dead! What the? You don't... This can't be real. No, why?
Well, now.
Painfully aware of the great power and meaning of a promise. I really want to keep a corpse from popping up for no good reason, you know? But I guess you only need to be taught a lesson after all. Ah, what an amazing promise. But now you guys understand, right?
Now you see just how serious I am. Defy me and you get shot full of holes, exploded, buried alive, disintegrated, etc. So, if you don't want that to happen to you, you'd best obey those school regulations.
My 2 favorite characters died! Holy shit! Junko's body had been impaled with a bunch of spears. An unbelievable amount of blood started pouring out of her body. It was the first time I'd ever seen the moment someone's life came to an end. Nobody there could deny what they'd seen. Junko, who until a second ago had just been our friend, was dead. She died. She'd been murdered. In simple terms, it was the death of a human being.
Hey,
It's really not all that shocking. She just died, that's all. Just went and died. It's no more remarkable than the inevitable demise of the entire human race. It's just as natural as the eventual end of the world itself. This isn't some superhero comic, so it's not like when you die, you didn't really die. This is reality!
Why?
Why did you have to kill her? Didn't you say you'd put her in prison or something? I changed my mind.
I knew
No,
it.
you've been wanting to kill this entire time.
say what?
Kill this entire time? Don't be silly. You can't kill time. Or are you being metaphorical? Are you saying I wanted to waste time this whole time? Come on. What'd you take me for? I'm Monokuma!
Well now.
None of that matters right now. I have something I'd like to give you to help you in your search for the Blackened. Little file is all the information I've gathered about the death in question. I like to call it the Monokuma file. I mean, naturally you guys aren't experts at this kind of thing, so you can only do as much with a corpse. So instead I've gathered up everything I know about the circumstances and cause of death. What's that? How do I know the cause of death, you ask? Because the surveillance cameras picked up the whole thing. I got to see it all go down.
So then,
Wait, so you know who killed Sayaka? Of course I do. If I didn't, I couldn't possibly pass a fair and accurate judgment during the trial now, could I?
correct.
That's a good point. The judge has to be able to make the proper decision. That's somehow comforting.
Well,
Now then, please put your full effort behind your investigation. After all, you don't have any choice but to give it your best shot. Seriously, you don't have a choice. Okay, so we'll meet up for glass trial in a little while. I guess we're going to be investigating the crime. And with that, Monokuma disappeared once again. He left us stunned and confused. He left us at a total loss. He left us with Junko's dead body growing colder right in front of us. And for who knows how long, nobody said a word. The fact that Sayaka and Junko were dead was a huge shock, of course. There was more to it than that. It was the idea that one of us had actually murdered someone. And that if we didn't find out who it was, we could all die here. We found ourselves in a situation where we couldn't help but look at each other with open suspicion. It was the worst situation imaginable. And yet, even in such a perversely terrible situation, she didn't show the slightest hint that it had gotten to her.
Hey,
Now, no time to wallow in your depression. The worst thing we can do right now is lose all faith in each other. That would lead us to the same disastrous result as having total faith in everyone else.
What?
in other
Cooperation
words,
is absolutely key at this point. Who you decide to trust or not trust is of course up to you. Continuing to think about and talk about the deceased certainly isn't going to help anything.
Saying stuff like that is just...
How many times have I told you? Anyone who can't adapt will die. Death is the only thing awaiting those who are unable or unwilling to adapt. If that happens, you only have yourself to blame.
That's
What an awful thing
terrible.
to say, especially after what's happened.
just a
Right
second.
now, exposing the killer is the most important thing. Because if we don't, we're all going to die here. She's right. We need to begin our search right away. Either way, we can't run away from the situation, so we have no choice but to move forward.
We just have to do it, I guess. What other choice do we have?
How am I letting someone kill me? Alright, damn it. Let's do this. We just have to do it. Everyone kept repeating that sentiment. They were using it like a mantra to give themselves strength. But they're right. We just have to do this. No matter how much we don't want to, we have no choice. So what it takes to survive? That's what we have to do. On top of that, there was something I needed to find out. I had to know why Sayaka had to die. Why she had to be the one. I'm terrified to find out, but still, I have to know. Otherwise, I knew I'd never be able to accept her death. Which is why I don't have any choice. I have to do this. Right, here we go. Don't really know what we're doing here, but let's save our game, because obviously if I fuck this up, I want to be able to come back and redo the investigation. If I do fuck up and die, I'm probably gonna, like, obviously reload, you know. I gently placed my hand on Junko's lifeless body. I touched her wrist to check for a pulse, like they do in movies and stuff, but she really is dead. There wasn't anything else to say. She was gone. I don't know why you even bothered to check after those injuries and losing that much blood. Frankly, I'd be shocked if she did survive something like that. Huh? Hold on. Hold on, just wait a second. She's dead? Then that means... That means everything that's happened so far is real? It's not a joke or whatever? It's really real? Someone save me! Let me out of here! Somebody help me!
What's your
Just not
problem?
accepting that. I wouldn't... Okay, so... My suspect, yeah. I don't reckon it's her. I think she's too important, okay? It might be... Him, her, and him are my main suspects, I would say, right now. But I'm probably wrong. If we find out who did it, the only person dies. But if we get it wrong, then all the rest of us face execution.
What the heck?
That's what this ridiculous school regulation said, right? It's so stupid. Right, what does she want to do? Before
Hey,
we start searching for Sayaka's killer, we need to decide what to do about searching the crime scene. What do you mean? You think you're putting someone on guard duty so nobody can disturb the area, aren't you? After all, if the culprit decides to destroy the evidence, we're pretty much screwed. In
Hey,
that case, I don't mind doing it. I don't like having to think anyway. I'll let you guys figure out who killed that chick.
Okay, then let Mondo look after the scene.
Oh no, we can't just leave him there alone.
what?
Why the hell not? Isn't
Stop
it obvious?
talking.
If you were the culprit, what's the first thing you would do? By volunteering for guard duty, you're in a position to destroy all the evidence you want. Fuck you!
So
Fine then, I'll stay there on guard duty as well. That way there's no problem. Two-player co-op base defense with the two of them. With their stats, they're totally OP. Since we won't be able to help the investigation, we're putting our faith in the rest of you.
I'm still pretty freaked out, but I'll try.
Alright? We're just meant to talk to everyone? I mean, I don't mind doing that. Consciousness has crashed. We're starting now. Please wait for a moment. So he's obviously very talkative. She's being weird, obviously. Nothing to say. He's like panicking.
Let me...
Everyone's just having a fucking meltdown. Mondo,
Huh? Don't fuck with me.
screw that piece of shit there. Sayaka, is that her name? Sorry, no, Sakura. And no one has anything that poignant to say here.
What the heck?
Yeah, just like little anecdotes. I may as well listen to them all, you never know.
Oh.
Yeah, so you finally noticed.
What the
Huh?
crap?
Notice what? I was looking through the Monokuma file we received, and I noticed something very obvious and very unusual.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Go ahead, take a look. Notice anything interesting about where Sayaka died? She died in Makoto's dorm.
She's right.
Could it be? All at once, everyone's gaze turned to me. We're fucked! Hold on a second, you got it all wrong. For just one night, I traded rooms with her. I did it because she was afraid. You expect us to believe that? Just tell us the truth! The look in everyone's eyes had done a complete 180 from just a few minutes earlier. The feeling of suspicion and fear had returned. In other words, you think I did it?
So
We're
then,
done talking. We need to begin our investigation soon. At this point, we should split up. We need to get to the bottom of this and find out who killed Sayaka. We'll have to collect clues to form a foundation and construct an argument to come to a final decision. If we get this wrong,
so...
do I really have to say any more? I'd rather you didn't know. Everyone,
Goodbye.
pray for good luck. With that, Kyoko hurried out the gym. I'll be
Goodbye.
going too. And just like Kyoko, he was gone before we realized it. Oh
Yo.
yeah, on guard duty, huh? I better head to the scene of the crime.
Hey, damn
Let me
it.
say this right now. If whatever son of a bitch did this is here right now and they're thinking of destroying that evidence,
You're
better not let
fucking
me find
dead.
them. I'll skip the trial and cave their goddamn skull in myself. I'm serious, I will fuck them up. Letting his deadly words hang in the air, he and Sakura ran off.
But I mean, we're not detectives or anything, you know? And we're gonna investigate a murder? How do we even do something like that?
We don't ever have to do
Anyway,
anything in particular. We already know who killed Sayaka. What are you implying? It was you.
very.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Be closer. You gonna kill me next?
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to give it a shot. It's not for sure that Makoto's guilty yet.
That's true. We may as well at least check just to check. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't help investigate. Wait, why not? I'm not good with blood. I reckon it's her. All it takes is one glimpse and I black out.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
whatever. I don't think anyone was expecting much from you anyway. Alright, I guess I'll better be going. Wait, don't go yet. You have to hear me out. But it's pointless. Everyone had already left. And their parting looks at me had still been filled with suspicion. Does everyone really think I'm the killer? How did it turn out like this? Seriously, they've got it all wrong. Why do they have to suspect me? I have to do something. Otherwise everyone will...
Execution is execution. Electric chair.
Yeah, we get it. I can't let that happen. I can't let things turn out the way Monokuma wants. All I have to do is find out who really did it. Who really killed Sayaka. Jesus. Right, well, investigate mode. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file we got before. The victim was Sayaka Mizono. The time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 AM. The body was discovered in Makoto's room in the dormitory. All evidence suggests the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow I have to find out the truth, so that we can all survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Monokuma file number 1 is added to your truth bullet section of your handbook. I have no idea what I'm meant to be doing here. But, you know, we'll try and get to the bottom of the case, I guess.
Help me!
Alright, he's not being very useful. Will you help me? Aren't you going to help investigate, Chihiro? That's me, sorry, not her.
I can't leave Junko here. I feel sorry for her. I have to stay with her.
Great. Well, you guys are fucking useless then. Alright, I guess we're leaving. Anything else in here? No, let's head to the crime scene. Yeah. First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Okay? Hopefully it's going to hold my hand a little bit. So I head to my room where Sayaka's corpse still remained. I'd better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Alright, let's start from the basics, I guess. Camera's the same shit as ever. That knife looked like the one that was hanging in the kitchen. Okay, the toolkit hasn't been used. We're gonna need that toolkit. Yeah, seriously. On Monday.
Why?
We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either? No, just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Actually, we're talking about it yesterday. None of the guys have opened their toolkits yet, because, like, where the hell would we? Toolkit has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So it means it might have been a gun. I mean, but that's from anywhere. There's my key. It's my key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly... Oh, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switch rooms, we switch keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key here in my room the entire time. But wait, if that's true, then how did the killer get into the room in the first place? Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? That seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter what it is, don't open your door for anyone. I told her not to. Yeah, she didn't, so she wasn't going to open it. So what the fuck? Are they saying that there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason? Or maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something? That's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. With how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. So how did the killer... Switching rooms has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Replic sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, it's been taken out its sheath. I haven't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. Some of the gold coating has come off parts of the blade and the handle. The handle especially is missing a lot of coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if you just touch it a little bit, so she used this to defend herself? That would make sense. This one's interesting though, this. Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? Okay, that makes sense as like a thing that she would have done. Replica sword I brought back from self-defense. Right, that's just the sheath. There's scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp, so she did use it to defend herself. But how does the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used a sword during the struggle, it doesn't make sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're going to attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like this would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of the fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? Right, that's interesting. I don't know what to make of that. So this place down the sword was on. That's fairly irrelevant, obviously. There's the bed. Gouges in the bed like someone attacked it. What the hell happened here? Well, you know, your friend was killed. There's some scratches and gouges on the wall and the bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? I'd say so. Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it. I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something.
Wait.
That would not have been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All our rooms are completely soundproof. So something could happen in the room right next to you, and there's no way you could know. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. That's a good point. Right. What haven't I looked at? Okay, well, I wasn't trying to check elsewhere, you know. So one of the best... Okay, which is the monitors. It's pointless. We would look at the camera. I might as well just check everything, you know. It's best to be safe than sorry, right? What's this? What is this? The notepad is still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. Well, you know, you never know. She might have written, so-and-so's trying to kill me on it or something. I don't fucking know. That would have been highly convenient. I should look around here first. I can check the other spots later. Okay, so there's something I'm missing in here. Oh yeah, shit. What the fuck is... That's a stand, but... Can I click there? What am I missing? I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence right before anyone found the body, I mean. There's trash here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible.
You son of a
dirty
bitch!
Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me.
You're
So if I find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. What if it was a girl that did it?
Yo.
That'll all get sorted out when the time comes. That's weird. Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest come to, I'll follow your lead. I see. My lead? Seems a bit weird. Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area, but...
What are you doing?
Isn't it obvious?
No, not really.
I'm searching.
Searching?
She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room.
Did you lose a contact or something?
I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. A few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said,
Listen.
"Are you a clean freak?" "No, I don't think so. But what?" Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time.
I see.
Interesting. What's interesting?
Hey,
Just like suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. What's that? What do you mean?
so...
I searched your floor from one corner to another. I didn't find one single strand of hair. Really?
Indeed.
Not one hair from the victim and not one hair from you, even though you've been living in here. You know, now you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like a lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it to...
I see.
Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? That's
Well,
the question, isn't it? Okay. That's a weird little thing. Can I go in there now? I guess we're going in. I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, her. Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst into tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did Sayaka have to die? I have to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. Right. I looked past Sayaka to the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. Did Sayaka do this? I told myself I certainly couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Sharp object. I got it from the kitchen. Yeah. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery on her wrist too. It's the gold paint from the sword. It definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? This is weird shit. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how could her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? So it's possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After that, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. This is so important. Why are we noting this? 11037. Should I be writing that down? I'm going to write that down. You never know, guys. And of course, my pen has run out. Brilliant. Brilliant. Great me. 11037. Okay. Anything else in here? I think that's probably it, right? Yeah.
It
Looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. Never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. As if she wrote it with life itself.
Right.
You often told like an aspiring poet. But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037, I have no idea what that could possibly mean.
So...
The way she wrote me numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in the location while she was sitting where we found her, it means she wrote them by turning only her hand towards the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the result would be? The result?
Well,
Think about it. You're not going to tell me? You need to
Makoto.
uncover the mystery of this case yourself. Otherwise the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. 73011? Is like reversed? Sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. But honestly, I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, you better to ask them the ultimate programmer.
Makoto.
There's one thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck?
What?
It's stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens no problem. Okay. So
Correct.
the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob?
That's
Didn't
right.
notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh. The doorknob. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Because she locked herself in there.
It would seem...
Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious that this was intentional. What, it was intentional? Why would someone want to do that?
So...
I guess maybe they're trying to get the door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing? But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while, lost in thought. Then apparently struck with a sudden realization, she shot a question at me.
Just a
Just one
second.
more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is, only you and Sayaka knew about it.
Hmm?
Interesting. She had the slightest hint of a smirk on her face. I got the sense she was really starting to get into all this.
I see.
Then that clears that up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost.
Goodbye.
See you later. Thanks for helping. Thanks, Kyoto. Kyoto, whatever your name is. Fucking, I don't care. And if forgetting I was even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I still don't understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking where the murder weapon might have come from. And also, I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see it for myself what was in the video. And on top of that, I'm sure there's some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they even talk to me, that is. Well, let's drop a save here. And let's continue. It's really good. It's like cool being a detective. Yeah. Kitchen is where I'm pretty sure that's where it came from. In there, right? Yeah, there's a knife missing, right? Yeah. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big to small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or...? I better see if anyone else knows more about it. Kitchen knife set's been added to the truth book. Okay, so that's where the murder weapon came from. Yeah. Who's the ultimate programmer again? I don't even fucking remember. This girl swims, right? Hey, so you noticed that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall?
Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappearing like that.
Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning?
No,
That's
last I
right.
remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row.
So when did you notice one of them had disappeared?
Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back to the kitchen, washed my glass, one of the knives was gone.
So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall?
Yeah.
In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. And then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night. Which proves I didn't take it.
I'll use a count.
Has been added to the truth bullets.
Um.
Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? No, we just discussed this! Well, of course not, I would never. Hina, do you really think I murdered her?
Cause, I mean,
Well, she was killing your rib, right? So, I mean... You guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, two people becoming good friends, then one killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea.
Interesting. Interesting! Right, we should check the garbage disposal as well while we're here, right? Which is, this way. Who's the ultimate programmer? Because I can't actually fucking remember. I should probably look through the casebook to determine who that is. We open this. Down here. Nobody get past the gate.
Monokuma appeared!
Okay, all the trash in the school eventually winds up here. How do I get this gate open?
No, you can't go any further!
Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
Who's on cleaning duty?
No, you can't go any further!
It's stupid. It'd be faster to just go around and ask the others.
No, you can't go any further!
And the sound's acting up on the game again. Cleaning duty has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So we need to find out who's on fucking cleaning duty. I didn't even know there was a cleaning duty. Oh, that's a fucking big deal. Whoever was on cleaning duty, they probably did it, right? 1 second, guys. I need to reboot the game. I have to close... Every, while it slows down for some reason. I don't know why. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I'm now back. So we need to talk to everyone, really. I think that's, the main gist here. Let's talk to these cunts. Yukaya, can you tell me anything about cleaning duty? No. You're like a child lost in the woods, you know that? A total waste of space. What do you mean? Taka's the only one who's interested in organizing things like that. Oh, good point. Who the fuck is Taka?
Seems like...
I can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? What? I'm looking for whoever's on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, that's me. Why do you ask? It's him. It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Well, that's not on cleaning duty. The school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I haven't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room? Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it in the trash room. And to do that, they gave me the key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge.
very
Wait, hold on. You need the key to get in the trash room? And only the person on cleaning duty has access to the key. What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can go throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient.
So, in other words...
Okay.
So that's...
That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring?
Hey, listen.
Anyway, more important than that.
Hey, you bastard.
Why'd you want a cleaning duty gig anyway, fatty?
Oh.
I just decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal?
You...
I know why you did it.
Is
You
it
wanted to dig through all the
right?
girls' trash looking for, you know, poking around at it.
What are you talking about? All my love is for 2D.
You know what I mean.
Well, there's a lot of kinds of trash diggers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn to...
I would never get tired of 2D. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D.
The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. Oh, and PVC figures.
Give me a break.
How are you not totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's an easy solution. Whichever the guy is cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it.
What?
What?
If you're as innocent as you claim, what's the harm in it?
That's not how it's supposed to.
Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you're on cleaning duty, I have a favor to ask you.
What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet.
I mean, you haven't helped me recover from past trauma or save a village or beat a boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around.
Oh, okay.
So easy. So Hifumi and I headed down the trash room. Surprised that if he is the killer, that happened really easily, you know what I mean?
You'd like me to open the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he killed his wife. He learned how to get on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living, or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please just hurry up. Leave it to me.
Hifumi pulled a key out of his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then...
Mr. Naegi! Without a doubt.
Surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend. You planned this all along.
No. I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy any evidence or not.
But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep looking. Jesus Christ, what a fucking idiot that guy is. Right, well this is obviously fucking evidence here. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something.
A burnt piece like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love?
Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth in the shape. It's part of the sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, that's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that left of some of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. That isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Okay. There are shards of broken glass scattered around in front of the incinerator. Looks like they've used some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand.
Is that...
Do you know what this is?
They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish.
That's a Dragon Ball reference.
Kidding aside, it's the kind of thing you might see on any big city street corner. Gaze into it and it'll show you a glimpse of the future. Just like that Mina girl who was on the quest to find that one guy.
Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should all still be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Alright. I don't know who it could be for sure. The incinerator, it's in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. And it's on right now.
Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going, and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty. So you make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Someone turned the incinerator on. Very strange. Very strange. I'm quite certain it was off last time I was down here.
Was it a
Perhaps it was the work of a fairy.
Hey, Femi, do you realize what you just said?
Huh?
No, you said it was the last time you were here, the incinerator was off.
Ah, yes, about that. There could be no mistake. If I got one thing going for me, it's my memory.
I feel as if...
Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on, and yet...
So that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Okay.
This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does it all mean, Mr. Nagy? Will you be confessing soon?
Why me?
Everyone already knows you did it! All these mysteries are being solved one by one.
It sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. I guess we're not going to be turning it off at all. Oh, is it dumpster? There's a huge trash can. It's where we're supposed to put whatever trash we can't burn. Well, whatever it's for, it doesn't look it's hiding any clues. Oh, got a coin now.
Hey, Mr. Nagy, you seem a little down.
Oh, really?
If you need help lifting your spirits, call on me anytime.
Come
I've got all kinds of smart
on.
stuff that might help cheer you up.
Alright, I guess that's it for here. So now we got the murder weapon. We got a lot of shit right now. He didn't have anything to say, did he? Let's drop another save. I guess something could be in the laundry room. Let's just check it. Okay, nothing in there. Oh, we got to watch Sayaka's DVD. Watch that in a minute. Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something most unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose name it is, right? But it just so happens. Wait, you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget. Beam. Sorry, it's a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. So there's something about the nameplates too. Just go quickly back and look at that, I guess. Don't know what the fuck is up with the audio lag in this game. It's a real problem. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. The nameplates on my room and Sayaka's room were switched. So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Okay, that's interesting. Dorm nameplates has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Oh, this is really cool. Like, I love the way everything's like coming together. Well, I hope so anyway. Nothing inside. Alright, can we just play the DVD? Oh, so where the fuck is the DVD that Sayaka had? You said we should be playing it, right? Oh, this music slowdown's really fucking annoying me. Anyway, guys, we have been going for a considerable amount of time, so we're going to end this episode of Danganronpa here. Hope you enjoyed this installment. There'll be a lot more to come, obviously, because it's a really fucking long game. And I guess next time we'll be finding out who our murderer is. Stay tuned for more really fucking soon. Bye for now. Have a great day. Bye!